Hi everyone, my name is Risha. Today is the 6th of October 2024. I'll be going over my weekly prediction for Tesla. And as usual, we'll be going over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts. And then I'll switch over to the Excel sheet where we'll review last week's prediction and go over this one in more detail. But before getting into the video, it is important to make the disclaimer that all information here is completely educational and therefore it is important to conduct your own analysis, whatever analysis that may be, to ensure that you're comfortable with the risk, reward, and trading style since you may not be with mine. Let me reiterate, this is not a trading guide, investing guide. It is simply a log of my predictions with their rationale, so please use this video in the appropriate manner. Now, Tesla, we can see, has had quite an interesting we've been basically non-directional the whole time. We've had this move down, which corrected most of the uptrend here. Then we had another downward wedge, which broke up, and we see that has been a relatively successful upward breakout. Since last month was extremely positive, extremely bullish. It was, you could even call this a Marubozu candle, extremely bullish. Although this candle was misleading because this was like just the first few days of October, which we can't predict on. But we can see that clearly this is an extremely bullish candle. However, the interesting thing is there is very low volume. But the MACD has crossed up, which is further confirming a bullish signal. RSI is still kind of flatline. We do need to see a lot more significant movement for that to change. But that is the situation in the monthly charts. Weekly charts show kind of a similar pattern. And this is just something that I was doing to finalize the trade profit loss margin and stuff like that. So RSI clearly confirming price movement. There is still kind of a bearish movement here, which is now not completely supported because these are basically the same. So that is that. Immediately we can see that when we get to the Excel sheet, I'll cover the buy and sell. MACD we can see had kind of slowed down. This histogram shows the difference between the two averages. However, we can see that this is now continuing to go, has started to become accelerated, which is pretty bullish considering that it's going upwards. So that is a bullish signal. RSI is also showing we have a bullish direction. So that quite bullish signals from these two indicators. Candlestick wise, this you could call this a Harami. So we do need to see take a little bit more of a safer view, and that is kind of what I've done. So let's move to the daily charts. Here, ignore this. This is just for the trade, which I'll get to when we get to the Excel sheet. So this here is the daily charts. We can see daily charts actually were declining the whole time, which kind of is in line because the weekly candle was quite bearish. MACD has crossed. It's not particularly useful in the daily charts, but it has given us a bearish signal here as well. Now, last week we made a loss where we would have sold with these values. You can review this in all yourself, and this is what the loss would have been. Now this week we'll buy when it crosses 263.41 and sell when it falls below 237.81 with a target of 2% and a trailing stop loss. If neither is hit, then we will close on Friday. The weekly trend is up, the monthly trend is neutral. And that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and I will see you next time.